This popper is the best shooting center in the game. I'm fading for the win. It is literally unlimited greens while fading. I don't just have to spot up. Leave a like and let's get into the build. All right, so we are going to start off with 6'8", 233 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan. For our close shot, we're gonna put that up to a 47. Our driving layup's gonna follow up with a 67. And then our driving dunk is gonna go all the way up to an 87. The only reason our driving layup and close shot went up the way they did is for that driving dunk. It ties in directly with that. Up next, our standing dunk is going to go 73. That way we get our rise up and our fast twitch. As you can see, we got bronze rise up and bronze fast twitch off that. Up next, our 3-ball. We're gonna put this all the way up to a 78 3-ball. And then we're gonna get a 68 pass accuracy. 68 seems to be a nice common middle ground right now as a center. Up next, we're going to get a 77 interior defense on this build. And then we're going to get an 87 perimeter defense, which is going to allow us to get that silver clamps and gold challenger, as well as gold off-ball pest, which is a pretty good badge this year. Then for our steal, we're going to put that all the way up to a 91. That way we get gold glove and gold interceptor. Then our block is going to go up to a 92 in order to get that gold anchor. Then for our defensive rebound, we're going to push this all the way to a 93. Now, I have seen some people go with a 92 because they only get gold box out beast, but I want to have Hall of Fame, so I'm going with a 93. This build is pretty undersized, and I like to still be able to box out the very, very big centers that crash into the paint and try to worm me. Up next, our speed's going to be an 81. This build is insanely fast. Then we're going to get a 71 acceleration with a 90 strength, which gives us that gold immovable and gold brick wall, as well as Hall of Fame box out beast. So this build is definitely strong. Then for our vertical, we're going to get a 80 vert. That's essential for our dunks, as well as grabbing rebounds. Then lastly, we're going to finalize it all off with that gold workhorse, and then we have a little bit of stamina left over, or we can do some free throw, but I'm going to do extra stamina. Now this is our finalized build. Let's go ahead and go over it real quick and talk about some badges, and then I'm going to show you guys an adjustment that you can make to yours that might sacrifice a few things but give you a much better steal as well as a better jump shot release, and maybe even a little bit better stand dunk. So this build is essentially made to be able to slip a lot faster and dunk the basketball. You get that 87 driving dunk as well as an 81 speed, so your slips are going to be insanely fast, as well as a silver posterizer and silver slithery. Then we do get that bronze rise up and bronze fast twitch for the cases that we do find ourselves under the rim on the slip and we just want to dunk the ball real quick. Then we get a 78 3-ball, which is definitely more than enough to green. I shoot a very good percentage from the field. I shoot about 67% from 3 with a 76 3-ball on my 6'10". On my 78 3-ball, I shoot about 75% in the theater right now while I've been grinding it for double rep. Then this pass accuracy, this is the one time I have gone 68 pass accuracy so far this year, and it really doesn't feel any different than 70. It does feel different than 75, but I think a 68 is more than enough. You get that bronze break starter for the threes court. If you're a guard and a lock, you could even go 67 pass accuracy. Ball handle and speed with ball really do not matter. I'm not looking to put the ball on the floor as a center. I'm looking to simply slip and pop into my jump shots. I am definitely not going to be trying to ISO somebody on this build. Up next, our interior, we have a 77 interior that gives us the gold anchor. Then we get the very good perimeter defense, 94 feet. We also get workhorse, off-ball pest on gold, challenger on gold, as well as that silver clamps. 91 steel gives us the gold glove and the gold interceptor. That gold interceptor is the most important badge. That's the reason we're with the 91 steel, but that gold glove is amazing as well. 92 block, that gives us gold chase for that way when we slip late on defense and we got to cover the roll man, and sometimes we find ourselves out of position. Then we have gold anchor from when we do find ourselves in position and we're walled up in the paint against taller centers, we are able to get stops. Up next, 78 O board. This is just, if we slip and we find ourselves in a free board situation, we still will get pretty good rebound animations, but ultimately we're not going to be an insane dog on the rebounds. Then we have the 93 defensive. This is more than enough on defense. We have Hall of Fame box out beast, Coupled with gold rebound chaser, we will get every rebound when our team gets the stop if we are in position. Next, 81 speed. We are insanely fast on the back end of the screen. We're able to hedge and recover more than well enough with this 81 speed. Then we have 90 strength. That's great for screens and getting our box out. And then the 80 vertical. You see we get the silver posterizer like I talked about earlier. And then 97 stamp. Okay, so let's go into the changes that we might make to this build. You guys can decide for yourself which one you like better. So first we're going to bring our excel down. That's going to still keep us that 87 perimeter. We're going to bring it all the way down to where we don't lose our 87 perimeter. Up next, we're going to bring our block down to an 87. A lot of guys are all of a sudden going with silver anchor, which is interesting. I've heard it's still very good, that gold and silver is not very different. Then we're going to bring our offensive rebound down for a 75 and our defensive down to a 92. Now we're going to go up to our driving dunk. We're going to bring this all the way down to a 75 and slowly tick down our driving layup till we see it move. There it goes. And then our close shot as well. So there we go. Now it's moving. Okay, so our reason for bringing down driving dunk is we're going to go with standing dunk instead. That way we get silver rise up and silver fast twitch. Now we still have a 78 3 ball, 63 mid-range. Now, for a lot of you guys that are struggling to shoot, this is where you can make a major difference in your build that will separate you from others, where you'll find yourself shooting the ball a lot better. You are able to upgrade your mid-range now to not only get some better shooting badges like gold catch and shoot and gold guard up, but you're also, hear me out, you're also able to get the Kobe base. That base is much faster and much smoother than JT Thor and a lot of other bases. You could even go a step farther and get that 84 midi, but I recommend just stopping at 82 where you get that gold catch and shoot. Now we have 97 overall of 99, so we can go down here and we can now get Hall of Fame interceptor. That is OD. That's going to be so glitchy in the lanes. We can also go down and get that 93 rebound that we were talking about earlier. So we get our Hall of Fame box out beast and then put our rest into stamina and a little bit more O-board. Now, one final adjustment you can make to this build if you are not vibing, still, we can go 92 defensive rebound and up our vertical a little bit, as well as our pass accuracy. So we get that bronze special delivery. But ultimately, I feel like the best variation of this build is where we went with that 93 defensive rebound and a little bit extra offensive. This is my favorite version of the build. However, I made the other one first, but I'm really loving this Hall of Fame interceptor, as well as being able to dunk the ball a little bit better in stand dunk situations under the rim. As you can see, this build comes out as Dave Dubashare, whatever his name is, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Evan Mobley. Two-way spot-up threat. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.